Hey guys, welcome to the weekly reading for all signs for the week of November 14th. My name is Johanna. Welcome to Tenacious Soul. We are going to get some general messages for each individual zodiac sign. Timestamps will be down below. They will be available after the premiere, so keep that in mind. And also they are general, so they're not going to resonate with everyone. You guys can check out your sun, your moon, your rising, maybe your Venus sign, North Node, whatever you kind of want to look at in your chart. But again, they can kind of maybe paint a big picture for you, or they might just be individual messages, and some may resonate and some may not. Okay, so yeah, I think that's pretty much it. The rest of the mid-November reads are going to be uploaded this week. I have uploaded fire signs already for mid-November, and the rest will be out Monday to Wednesday. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's get into it here. We're gonna start with Aries first. So Aries, let's see what you guys need to know for this week. We have the Empress tree, catalyst for change, clarity, freedom, and unbinding. Okay, so you could be setting yourself free from something here, or just gaining clarity on something growing as well. Yeah, the first card to come out here for you is the Ten of Pentacles here, Aries. We also have the Five of Cups, and we have the Seven of Wands. So I feel like some of you could be looking for this clarity as well. We do have the Lovers here at the bottom of the deck. There's this sense of definitely kind of like resistance here, not wanting to experience disappointment, sadness, loss, grief even around a situation. Maybe you've already experienced that and you're wanting this situation to be different, right? You are looking, it looks like, for the ultimate. Ten of Pentacles is like manifesting the ultimate dream, the ultimate goal when it comes to just life. Okay, it's building a legacy, it's building a foundation for yourself, it's long-term stability, long-term commitment. So this is like anything and everything you can have in life, and I almost feel like this is what you're striving for. This is what you're looking for. For some of you, there's probably felt like there's been some resistance here. Now you could be getting some clarity, which is giving you the opportunity to choose here. Lovers, Ace of Wands, this new path or a new path, or again, gain a sense of like clarity around how to go about this change, or how to go about getting this growth in your life that you're looking for. There's something that's almost like setting you free after a period of being stuck here. Some of you also, what I'm getting for kind of like an advice is with this Five of Cups and the Seven of Wands, it's like not letting yourself get too consumed by the Five of Cups energy. So if you know, we all have to feel in our emotions, right? But it's like not letting our emotions consume us. And so knowing when you need to kind of set boundaries, take a break, re-center yourself. With this Seven of Wands I'm getting, she looks like she's meditating, obviously, right? So she's not being bothered by these other wands down here, and I almost feel like some of you need to do that, but like with your emotions. So kind of if you feel like you're getting consumed by things, maybe taking a break, meditating, doing things on your own, creating space for yourself in order to process things is going to help bring in that clarity for you if that's what you're looking for. But ultimately I see there being some change that's starting to happen here for you, Aries, that is bringing growth, or will be bringing growth into your life, because it's giving you the clarity you need in order to move forward. So this could be around anything. This could be around relationships. This could be around projects, family, career, money. Okay. So yeah, that's pretty much what I get. Pretty much to the point for you, Aries. So that's what I got for you guys. We are going to move on. All right, Taurus. Let's see what's going on for Taurus here this week. Let's see energy they need to know. We have Garnet and Lady's Mantle, which says womb healing, says sexual power and sovereignty. So this can be creativity as well. It's definitely feminine energy, okay? So it's giving me like sacral chakra energy. Let's see. What's going on for Taurus here? There's that passion. We have the Knight of Wands, the Nine of Wands, and we have the Knight of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So some of you are moving past any sort of blocks here creatively, okay? Nine of Wands, you could be feeling, or you've been feeling maybe a little bit stagnated, or just like things haven't maybe been flowing as much as you want. There also too, sacral energy can be our energy source, okay? And so for some of you, you may have been feeling a little bit depleted, you know, especially if you've been kind of busy or burnt out or something. I feel like that's going to be shifting here for you. So you might feel like there's this sense of inspiration or creativity or passion, desire that you have for something, because with two Knights, I definitely see you wanting to take action and move forward this week. Now this could be, for some of you, this is like indicating something to do with like Mars and Gemini, okay? Is what I'm getting off of those two cards as well. But there's change here, or a shift with this Wheel of Fortune energy. And even behind that, we have the Nine of Cups and we have the Empress. So creativity, I feel like things are going to start to pick up creatively for you. Definitely. Some of you just may also like start to find a passion again. So I start to find some sort of fulfillment and looking to grow and expand things in your life. Like you all of a sudden have almost like motivation to, you know, really get the ball rolling on things this week. I feel like the only caution here would be to make sure you're not overdoing it with this Nine of Wands, making sure that you are still taking rest when you need it, especially with two Knights, the two fast moving Knights. And then with this Nine of Wands, it's like making sure you're not burning yourself out. That would be the only negative here that I see, is just being cautious of burnout, being cautious of doing too many things at once and being very scattered, okay? So you may need to incorporate periods of rest in order to maintain, you know, the creative process, okay? But other than that, I feel like there's a lot of individual, it's like a self-focus a little bit of like individual power, individual energy that you're having this week that's really helping you like move forward towards goals, just like get things done this week. This could even be like things around the house, things that you have to do. But I feel like you could be very busy for some of you this week. And I feel like there's just like a sense of independence this week as well, that you're kind of maybe really stepping into, or you're just doing a lot of things on your own in order to get things done that you need to get done for yourself. So I feel as though there's kind of this excitement, this like liberation feeling as well. And just really feeling creative and going after your passions and your desires. So there could be something specific that you're going after, and I feel like it's the right time with this Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. It's like the right time to really go after these things. If it feels good, follow it, is definitely what I would say if you're taking action on anything, you know. Just make sure that there's a sense of like, you know, think before you speak, think before you act, you know, still be cautious in the sense of like, okay, you know, rather than acting impulsively, right? Still be smart about it, but definitely follow the passion and the desire that you're getting here this week. I feel like you could be like really creative, or just again feeling really motivated. Like if you have goals or things that you're working on, I just see you like really feeling good about that, and really you know, doing things, like feeling busy and productive this week. So that's what I got for you, Taurus. Oops. All right, we're going to move on to Gemini. So Gemini, let's see. We have heart opening, heightened sensitivity, unifying, high on love. Okay, so you could be going through like a heart chakra opening, awakening. I think you feel really good about something this week. Something feels really exciting to you. Let's see, what's going on for Gemini this week? Yeah, Knight of Cups. There's something you feel really emotionally connected to this week that I feel as though you're really excited to pursue. We have the Ten of Swords and we have the Strength card. Bottom of the deck, we have the Moon. So I do feel like you're releasing maybe something challenging. Again, I feel like this has to do with the fact that the heart is opening here. So in order for the heart to open, we have to let go of the pain of the past, right? So I feel like there's this sense of you overcoming something when it comes to the emotional space and the heart space, especially subconsciously or deeply, okay, deeply emotional energy, where maybe some of you have really gone within to really figure out like what's maybe going on underneath things here. It feels like though you feel very connected to things or something specific. There could be a new person in your life that you are connecting to that makes you feel really good. And in that, it's helping you almost like release the pain of the past. There's something around finally being able to let something go because there's like something else you're focused on that makes you feel better. This is taking strength and courage though to get through this and work through this energy, but there's something emotionally fulfilling and emotionally connected, or something that you want to emotionally connect to, that is kind of helping guide you away from this Ten of Swords energy. I feel like it's very comforting. This could even be something like creative that you're doing, or some sort of activity that you're doing, something you're pursuing, but it also could be a person. I'm getting it could be like either or. And it's interesting because like Leo energy definitely has to deal with the heart, and we have the Strength card here. So I just feel like you're opening up your heart, being courageous and opening up your heart to something after going through something that's maybe been challenging here for you with this Ten of Swords, or maybe where you've felt betrayed, or that you've opened up your heart in the past and you've been taken advantage of or whatever. But it's like you're finally starting to step into that space of opening up your emotions, and wanting to do that too is what it feels like. Some of you deeper down emotionally, with the Three of Swords here, the Five of Wands, and the Moon. It's like you've been struggling maybe with something emotionally. Again, I feel like that's this like Ten of Swords situation, possibly a past heartbreak or something. But now there's this like new direction, or you're just healing your heart and it's helping you open up to new things. I think you're noticing a difference in your energy too, like you're feeling more connected to people, places, things, feeling more excited, feeling like just like a better energy day to day. So this week you might notice a big shift in your energy, a shift in your mood. And it's because you're healing something, you're releasing something. And it could have been around that full moon that we had, that eclipse. You could have released something here, and it's like it's shifted your energy for the better. So I like this. So there definitely could be a new person coming in if you're looking for love, or there's just this energy of you opening up to new things, opening up to new love, getting ready and prepared. So when your heart is open, now those things can start to come in because you're open to receiving them. Some of you could have been really emotional as well around this period of time, or this past week or so going into this week, but now you're starting to feel good about it. Like now it's starting to feel liberating. It's not like, weighing you down, I don't feel. So that's what I got for you, Gemini. Hopefully that resonates. All right. We are going to move on. Let's move on to Cancer. Let's see, Cancer, what you need to know for this week. We have my body is a safe space, transmuting, breaking down barriers and realizations. So I feel like you're maybe realizing about your internal state. We have Justice, coming out here. We also have the Six of Cups, and we have the Star. Bottom of the deck, we have the King of Cups. Yeah, I feel like for you, Cancer, you've been doing things that are, how do I word this? It's like you've been doing things that are helping you feel safe within, feel connected to yourself, knowing that you have your own back, right? So maybe you've been doing like inner child work, that sort of thing. This is bringing in really good things with Justice and the Star. This is bringing back a sense of balance and harmony, peace, and hope into your life. You could be having realizations about your past, Six of Cups, in order to kind of move forward to the future with the Star. So you could be having these realizations and, you know, processing things from the past emotionally, or even just in general, about even your childhood with this Six of Cups. And that's helping you gain a sense of clarity as to where you're going in your future. So this looks really good because I feel like there's this sense of optimism that's coming out of this. You're having this sense of like clarity around what's next or what to do next, or just even feeling safe and balanced within, which is starting to open things up for you. So some of you are definitely overcoming a block or a challenge or a situation in your life that has brought in possibly some challenges emotionally. I also see with this King of Cups at the bottom, it's like, and even the Moon, it's like there's deeper emotions here, but you're gaining a sense of control. The Kings have control over the suit that they're in, right? So you are learning how to master your emotions and control your emotions in a positive way. So you access them, but you don't let them override you, right? Like you control your emotions. You don't let your emotions control you. So I feel as though there's something from your past that you've like worked through. You've probably healed I just feel like you're feeling really balanced within your own self, like your own physical vessel, being in your own energy, spending time alone. Like you've really been working and doing some personal work here that is lining you up. And with this realizations, it's really giving me this, like, it's pointing me to the Star almost, where it's like you're having maybe some clarity or some realizations or some visions for your future about what's next or where to go, or just even being open to what's next and where to go, right? Like even if you're not fully clear on it, you could be realizing like it's time to move forward, it's time to go forward, it's time for the next thing, whatever that is, because I have good memories from the past, but I'm not staying in the past. It's like you've karmically balanced something out here that you've maybe experienced in your life, and that's like shifting you forward. So there's this, I almost feel like there's clarity coming to you this week around, or just even this realization like, oh, I'm no longer sitting in this energy anymore. Like I'm a different person. I've changed. I've worked through like these energies in a really positive way, and I'm not who I used to be. So it could be that as well, that you're having these like realizations about. But it looks really good because it's like a sense of empowerment, because you've realized like, okay, I can move on. Okay, I can move forward. I don't have to stay in this Six of Cups energy. I'm out of this. I have control over this situation. I have control over myself. And therefore I'm able to keep the ball rolling here. The Star comes after the Tower, so some of you could have experienced kind of this Tower moment, a big change in your life, but you're seeing the what it's actually providing you. Like you're seeing the benefit of it by, you know, kind of taking a step back, reflecting, and balancing again, like your own energy. So it's helping you move forward. So that's what I got for you, Cancer. I'm going to take some of my tea here. Okay, let's move on. All right, we're gonna move on to Leo. Let's see, Leo, what do you guys need to know for the week? We have integrating energies. It says awakening and transitioning. All right, so you obviously could be going through a transition it feels kind of like, what's kind of it's like, how do I put this into words? Sometimes I like can feel the energy, but I can't, it's like to put the words with it is sometimes challenging. So this feels like you're kind of in between, like you're in this, obviously this transition, but it's like you've made peace with the past. So it's not really like there's a sense of struggle. It's almost like you're accepting where you're at. You're ready to move forward, but you've also made peace with the past. Like there's this sense of like just really nice kind of energy here. We have the Star. We have the 9 of Swords, and we have the 9 of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Pentacles. So I feel like there's like a wish being fulfilled here. Star and the 9 of Cups. Both of these talk about wishes, dreams, okay? There's a vision that I feel you have for your life. I do feel like there's the opportunity here, Page of Pentacles, to step into something here, or again, you've learned a lot just, you know, through your process, your life, whatever. There is a little bit of stress here, 9 of Swords. Or you could be just thinking about this a lot, like a lot of like ruminating thoughts. You could be maybe not sleeping as well, but I feel like if you're not sleeping well, it's almost because you're excited about what's next. You're excited about these new things. So some of you could be starting to see the new path opening up for you. And so you're kind of awakening to this new path, but you're still kind of in that like transition phase, if that makes sense. So you're integrating, I almost feel like, all these old lessons, all these old things, all your experiences you've been through, and you're in this space of like opening up to the new story, the new path. And I feel like you could already, for some of you, maybe know what it is, but again, you're in the beginning, very, very beginning stages of whatever this is. I do see you working towards a goal, working towards a dream, something like a vision that you have for your life, a hope, a wish that you have for your life of where you can someday be, or what you can at someday have. But there is a lot of thoughts, lots of mental energy here with this 9 of Swords. I feel like, though, there is a sense of clarity coming in, but I think it's almost like, it's interesting, I'm almost getting like, because I'm noticing all like the crows and stuff at the top, but then there's that white one. But what I'm getting off of that energy is like needing to almost like organize your thoughts. Like your thoughts just might kind of feel very jumbled up and all over the place. And so it might not be, I mean, there definitely could be stress with that, but it's more of like trying to gain the mental clarity, because there's this sense of like everything's everywhere. And so you may need to kind of like hone down the vision, like get really clear on a vision. If you've got 1,000,002 different directions or things, or you know what I mean? Like if you're trying to really move forward in something, you may be trying to hone down on like the vision of it, if that makes sense. Again, because you're in this integration period, you're taking all the things that you know and the things that you have and what you've learned and whatever, and then it's like, okay, I got to put them into this direction, but it's like, what does that direction look like? And so there could just be that jumbled energy around it. But it's just because you're in that transition, you're starting to step into this new thing. So usually in the beginning, there's kind of a little bit of like things all over. I would write things down. I mean, that's what I like to do, but you could write things down, especially with the mind here, writing things out, asking yourself questions, right? Like writing a list, whatever you like to do to kind of clear your brain, or just to get all the ideas out onto paper. And then you can start to, you know, maybe just like process things in a different way, and they're already kind of organized a little bit. So that's what I got for you, Leo. Hopefully that makes sense. All right. We are going to move on to Virgo. Let's see. What does Virgo need to know for the week? We have show yourself, vulnerability, self-worth, and feminine healing. Okay. Let's see, Virgo. What's going on for Virgos this week? We have the Ace of Cups. So self-love, definitely. We have the Page of Pentacles, and we have the Wheel of Fortune. Interesting. Bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Pentacles. So some of you, I definitely see you like working on this. Like working on your self-worth, working on your self-love. This could be something like you're learning as well, like learning how to embody this, how to step into this a little bit more. Okay, sorry, Virgo. I definitely feel with this Page of Pentacles, this Ace of Cups, you could be learning how to like embody certain practices, or just learning how to heal an aspect of yourself, or there's like this sense of like almost like personal development, something you're diving into when it comes to yourself that's creating a change here. Wheel of Fortune, it's creating a change. I feel like this is also about like bringing more, you could be learning how to bring in more abundance to your life as well. We have the Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. Okay, so it's like you're learning how to bring in this stability, security, and happiness into your life as well. So if you have a goal or something you're trying to achieve, or something that you're trying to work towards in your life, or something you want to have, a lifestyle you want to live, like whatever, there's this sense of like, it's almost like you're learning how to really bring that into your life. And it almost feels like it's like an energetic thing or a mindset piece around really embodying that confident energy that you need, that self-love energy that you need to create the success and bring in and have the success, and really, especially if you're starting something new, like to start something and step into it. So like, for example, let's say you want to start a business. Well, maybe you need to work on the self-worth piece for people to be able to pay you, right? Like you might have a hard time, you know, with that exchange of money and, you know, pricing things at a certain price point, because that may be something that you need to work through, right? It might be something that you were brought up in, and like a belief or something that you were brought up in. And so it's like shifting that and changing that so that you can bring in more, because the Ace of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune both can talk about abundance. This is good luck as well. So changing your luck, right? But this is like changing your luck in a more positive way, so you can bring in new opportunities, new experiences, more abundance. And this would also talk about like being able to receive. So again, that's why I'm kind of picking up like the money thing, for example, is like being able to receive money for a certain skill, right? And if you have any, you know, issues around that, or like you've maybe have some beliefs around that are kind of hindering you, it's about processing those things so that you can overcome them and really bring in what you're trying to bring in. So I see you working on that. It's still about like putting yourself out there. I feel like it is something you do with regards to like your work, or like something that you work on, unless it's something about like working on yourself in order to put yourself out there. It could be that as well. In any way, because this could even be in love, like doing some inner work so that you're ready to open yourself up to love, or, you know what I mean? Like if you have any blockages or things that you've experienced in the past where maybe you struggle to be vulnerable, or maybe you struggle with a self-worth thing or whatever, right? It's like, it's about healing that, and not that it has to be totally gone and totally healed. It's just that I feel like this is something you're almost like diving into, something you already want to explore. And so I just see you exploring that and creating the change, because you know there's this barrier or something that needs to change within your energy in order to help start to get this wheel turning to bring in these new experiences. So this looks really good. It's definitely something around like love as well, like just like heart space stuff, because this crystal looks like a rose quartz crystal in the palm here. If that's a hand, yeah, that's a hand. So I would say that like, actually these two cards are kind of similar with the hands and then the pink. She's obviously got the Ace of Cups in the one, but the crystal in the other. So those cards kind of are similar in their energies there. So there's something around your heart space, healing your heart space, but our heart space is how we receive. It's how we give and receive, right? It's how we open ourselves up. to receiving, and also how we connect with other people, right? So in order for you, it almost feels like for you to feel like you can do that efficiently or effectively, you almost feel like there's a part of you that you have to kind of explore and really figure out, like, okay, you know, why do I have a hard time being vulnerable? Why do I have a hard time, you know, owning my worth? Something like that. So I just see you starting this. There could be something new as well. Like you might start something, a course, or you might start learning maybe through a person here around how to do this. Like you might be literally taking a course, or maybe you have a mentor of some sort that you're kind of like looking up to that's teaching you about this. So it's pretty much what I got for you, Virgo. All right. We are going to move on to Libra. Let's see, Libra. What do you guys need to know this week? We have make a wish, clearing comparison, surrender to magic. All right. What's going on for Libra here this week? We have the 8 of Wands. Beautiful. We have the 4 of Cups. And we have the 6 of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have the Emperor. I feel like you're comparing something to the past. 4 of Cups, 6 of Cups. So you might be, yeah, like comparing something to the past, which is making you doubt something. This could be a person, okay? Emperor. You could also be comparing yourself to friends or people in your social circle, like, oh, I don't do things the way they do it, or they do it better than me, or something to that effect. I feel like this is, the universe is trying to say, like, who cares? Like, move forward in the way that you feel called to move forward. Follow your passion, follow your desires, follow those intuitive insights that you're getting from the universe. 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands for me can be like messages from the universe as well. It doesn't have to just be like messages or communication from a person. This is like, where are you feeling called to step into? Because there seems to be this sense of like, there's a sense of you being able to like gain a sense of control or take action as well. This is Aries energy, so take action in a certain direction, but then it's almost like doubt and comparison maybe get the best of you here. And I feel like you're either comparing yourself to a friend group, or you're comparing something to the past, or it's like not the way you thought it would look, right? Something like that, rather than just embracing this energy of that's propelling you forward, that's moving you forward. So just being cautious of that this week, of whether you are, you know, doing any of that. I also feel like if you have any sort of like a dream or a goal, it's like they're like, what do you want? Make a wish. And then what's the information? What's the insight that you're gaining from that? And as well, like what's being said, what are you saying? I feel like for you, Libra, there's like, the universe is trying to show you a direction. They're trying to move you in a direction here, but you have to release the control. Surrender to the magic that the universe is trying to bring in here for you. Because I feel like you probably are putting in a lot of work and possibly even resistance towards moving forward in something or whatever, but it's like you're trying to control it. And it's like the tower is still going to fall. The change is still going to happen. And it's just whether you're going to ride that wave or if you're going to resist it and, you know, keep going through similar patterns. So I almost feel like there's, this sense of like comparison or doubt because of what you think it should be or how it was before. But you have an opportunity here with this 8 of Wands to really move forward quickly here, to really progress and step forward in a certain way if you just allow yourself to do that, if you allow yourself to move forward in that way. So you can have what you want. It just might maybe look a bit different, or it just might look different than what other people have as well. It doesn't mean you're not going to get those results, but it might look different, or you might have a different skill or whatever. So yeah, don't get in your own way is basically what I'm getting here, Libra, when it comes to what you're focused on this week. That's what I got for you. We're going to move on here. Let's move on to Scorpio. Happy birthday. We'll be ending your season pretty much this week. But let's see what you guys got going on. What does Scorpio need to know for the week? We have Alchemy of Love, Peace Offering, Compassion, Venus Energy. What's going on for Scorpio? We have the Five of Wands, the Hermit, and the Three of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Wands. Okay, so for some of you, you've maybe had an argument with a person. I feel like you've kind of taken space back from this person or the situation, really reflected on something, and I almost feel like there's this reconnection. Okay, I'm not even getting this as love. It could be love for sure. If that's what it is, like if it's like a love relationship, maybe you guys had an argument, it's like there's a sense of making up, but for some of you, this is like your friends or a friend or maybe family or something, like a group of people. And there's kind of this like reignition of passion here. We also have the Fool, we have the Two of Cups. So there definitely could be like a rekindling is what I'm getting of a connection, whether that's, again, for some of you, this is just like your friend or a family member. Others of you, it could be in a love relationship. For those of you who are looking for new love, I almost feel like you could be making peace with the past. And that doesn't mean that this person is still in your life or that you're still dealing with this person. I just feel like you've maybe done a lot of soul searching, a lot of reflecting around love, relationships, people in your life. And because you've done this reflection, you have more compassion for those people in your life or those experiences in your life. And therefore, you're able to, it's like you're growing and evolving when it comes to connections and emotions. And just being able to kind of be, I guess, I don't want to say mature, but it's like you're gaining this perspective that maybe you didn't have before based on the reflection that you're doing, that's allowing you to open up to new experiences and just forgive past situations or past people. Again, if that's the case for you, I don't feel like those people are necessarily like in your life as much as like it's you doing the internal work to process, release, and move forward. So you could definitely be kind of like gaining a sense of wisdom when it comes to connections and people in your life, and resolving conflicts. And if you've had conflicts or disagreements with people or competition even with people, it's like you're not seeing those people for that one experience, or you know what I mean? Like you're just like accepting people for how they are and what they do, and then making your choices and your decisions, you know, based on that. So there's kind of this like, yeah, this healing of the heart. You may really feel like you can forgive a situation or just move on from a situation because you're in this space. But there's almost like this sense of realization and just being very kind and compassionate towards yourself and others, even if there's been disagreement. So some of you could definitely be like making peace with people who are still currently in your life. Others of you are realizing past situations, healing that version of yourself, but also healing that perspective that you had, and, you know, releasing the anger, releasing the irritation, releasing the the conflict, right? Like releasing that energy and just saying, you know what, it just was what it was. And, you know, I can see how they would feel the way they felt. And I can see obviously how I feel. And we're just, you know what I mean? I can just like let it go, move on, move forward, releasing that like attachment to it of like, well, they said this and they said that. And like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like not even engaging in the memory even of it that way. And that's allowing you to make peace with that. And it's allowing you to move forward. And it's either allowing you to heal your current connections, or it's allowing you to bring in healed or better connections than you've had in the past that were built on conflict, because you understand things a bit better. There's a sense of wisdom and knowledge here with the Hermit that you're gaining around people in your life. And just like seeing people in a deeper way, connections and conflict and everything in a deeper way. It's like there's never one side to a story. It's kind of like that type of energy. So it's pretty much what I got for you, Scorpio. Hopefully that resonates. Boy. All right, we're gonna move on to Sagittarius. We are almost in your season, Sag. So exciting. But let's see what's going on for you this week, Sag. What's going on? We have Rewild. It says Druid, Tree Keeper, Perception versus Reality. Some of you could be getting out in nature more, or you may need to. We have Judgment coming out here. We have the Sun. Ooh, the Page of Wands. Love this. We also have the Six of Pentacles. Okay, Sagittarius. I feel like there's this sense of you. There's like a rebirthing energy for sure. The Sun can be a birth, okay? Judgment obviously is like a rebirth, okay? It's a resurrection. It's stepping into the new world. So, and even with the Sun and the Page of Wands, this is giving me very similar energy, okay? Lots of yellow, lots of bright energy here. Some of you may have this like newfound either perception or energy, or just like some of you, your whole energy has just shifted. Like you're stepping into the new. And I think I just did your, I did just do your mid-November reading. And there was like kind of that same energy. I'm pretty sure it was you. You could be pursuing something creative. I just feel like there's this like passion and this enthusiasm that you have for life. So I just got in my head too, like some of you could be going somewhere very sunny, okay? Or maybe you live somewhere that's very sunny. You could be moving as well. But there's this sense of like this new journey, this new path that you're just like exploring. Some of you could be really getting into nature, or you're just really exploring life. Like there's kind of this like reconnection to life and life source. I don't know, I almost like, it's hard to almost like put into words what I'm feeling, but there's kind of just this like freedom. You could be also exploring creative things, new things. Like Rewild is giving me this energy of like, you're just kind of breaking free from, you know, maybe a way of living before. So some of you are completely revamping how you used to live. And I just feel like there's this like, there's kind of this energy of like, if people tell you, oh, well, this is just the way it is, like that's life, you're like not accepting that. You're like, no, just because that's your reality doesn't mean that has to be my reality. So it's almost like you're writing your own reality. Six of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. Some of you could be getting an opportunity potentially with the Six of Pentacles, this Page of Wands. There could be definitely good news, good communication coming in here for you. Some of you around finances, but it also could just be around anything that requires like a give and a take, right? Like that balance and an exchange. I also feel like you're getting what you give out. So there's this sense of like you're getting an exchange for your energy. Like your energy is so bright and vibrant, and so therefore you're getting that in return, like somehow. Some of you could be financially, some of you definitely could be moving, but there's a big shift here. There's a big shift. Wheel of Fortune, Chariot, Tower, Six of Pentacles. A big shift, especially with Judgment. Let me see. I'm gonna pull up. Oops. I can't remember what your thing was titled. I think it was like something about a massive shift. Pretty sure it was yours. Yep. A massive shift towards what you want. Mid-November. So again, I'm getting that again in this one. So you could be starting something new, going on a new journey, just like embracing a new lifestyle. Like there's just, you no longer settling for maybe what you've had in the past or what you've had in your experiences in the past. Again, it's like just because that was once your reality doesn't mean it has to be your new reality. It's kind of giving me like Aquarian vibes. It's also kind of giving me that person that's just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna live off the land and like be my own wild human being self. Not that you're doing that, but it gives that energy of like not caring what other people think and going like totally against the grain. That's the vibe that it gives off here. So I feel like there's gonna be a lot of really good energy for you this week. And for some of you, you're going to be spending a lot of time outside. Like if you're on a holiday or something, you could also be like enjoying the heat. But yeah, you are like embracing life to the fullest is what it feels like. That's what I have for you, Sag. Let's move on here. All right, let's see. What's going on for Capricorn? Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know? We have expansion, galactivations, initiation in ancient Egypt. All right, let's see. What's going on for Capricorn? We have the Three of Cups. We have the King of Pentacles. We have the Lovers. We have the Page of Wands. Some of you could be maybe making a choice to connect with new people or a new community of people or like an environment, a class. Okay, there's like a new energy, especially with Page of Wands, like a new environment. Okay, a new journey, a new path. Some of you could be meeting someone new as well. Like there could be, if you're dating, okay. Some of you though, it's like your social circle is expanding. And you're like choosing to, I almost feel like step into this with this initiation and then the Lovers. Like some of you though are really expanding because you're in alignment. There's something about like where you're moving forward is like in alignment with, you know, what you are here to do. So if you're entering a new group or you're starting a community or maybe you're socializing with friends, whatever, it feels like there's this sense of you're on the right path is basically what I'm getting off of this. It's like you really figured out too what it is that you want. We have the Magician, Ace of Cups, the Hermit, and the Page of Wands. Like really figuring out what it is that you want to have in your life, really reflecting on that, and you're going out and creating it, and you're going out and going for it. So I don't know if this is like a new business thing or a new love. This could be like a lot of different things depending on who you are, who's watching. But there's definitely this sense of like There's manifestation here of new things, of new opportunities, new people, new exciting journeys as well. Because lovers can be what it is, like connecting with things on a higher frequency, a higher level, a higher vibration. And so it could be like soul tribe type of energy, building, like I said, a community that is like in alignment with who you are and what you're here to do. Because for some of you, this is definitely maybe how you make money. But I just also feel like is providing you a sense of stability as well. So whatever you're being activated or initiated into or stepping into, I feel like you've made the choice to step into this. So you could have already maybe been given an opportunity or something like that. And this is definitely saying that you're doing the right thing. Like you're connecting with the right people, you're connecting with the right situations, which are going to bring expansion into your life. So there's definitely growth here that is going to be coming to you. You might not see the growth this week, but it's like you're in the beginning stages of this expansion, like the initiation, and it's like things are only going to continue to grow and the doors are going to continue to open from here. So looks really nice, actually. Some of you just are also experiencing the sense of like belonging or feeling like you're belonging in a group. Again, there's a sense of stability or security that you feel like you're gaining in either a person or a community of people. And if it's like a job, like you feel like, it's like, oh yeah, this is where I'm supposed to be. There's like that sense of like, yes, this feels like home. There's something about it that maybe feels familiar, or it's like, it just feels like it's the right space that you, or right place or space that you're meant to be in. So that's pretty much what I got for that. It's kind of like, kind of really straightforward, but just kind of basic, I guess, in a way too. All right. Let's see. We're gonna move on here. Oh boy. We are gonna move on. Oh my gosh, I can't shuffle. We're going to move on to Aquarius. So let's see. We have restructure. It says identifying, reframing, and enhancing. Okay, so you could be kind of like going back to the drawing board with something here. Or just like getting deeper into something to realize and identify something. Like, how can I improve something? How can I make this better? Or why am I not getting to where I want to go? What's the issue, and what do I need to change in order to bring that in? What's going on for Aquarius here? Yeah, we have the Death card. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Then we have the Tower. Yeah, definitely restructure. So you could be definitely going through a big transition right now with Death and the Tower. We also have the King of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. Some of you could be revamping what it is you do for work or how you make money. I feel like this will bring a increase in money, like the way that you're going to go about things. It might be not that it's not going to require work, obviously, but this is like something that you can make your own money. You can do your own things. You may have more time freedom, but you also have like unlimited potential to make money is what I'm getting as well. Like, so maybe it's like you're stepping into having your own business, right? So you can manage that and you can create that how big or how small you want it to be. But you may have to identify like what that thing is. I feel like you're maybe, for some of you, you've been going through a bit of a really big shift, Tower moment that is bringing really big change. You could be letting go of something, ending something, restructuring something, so it's becoming like a new thing once you restructure it, right? Because it's just not what it used to be. But I do see you going through like a big overhaul. Is it overhaul? it's kind of like if you already had a business, you know how like business or companies go through like restructuring. That's what I'm getting. Like maybe a shift in your values, a shift in like what it is that you want to have. What are your goals? Those might be changing. What it is that you're trying to achieve. What you want your life to look like. Like something might really be shifting for you where something you maybe thought you wanted is no longer the thing that you feel is going to provide you the stability and what it is that you want. If that makes any sense. It's just like there's a total shift here around your priorities, what you deem valuable, potentially a belief. Like 9 of Pentacles is having a lot of confidence and security and stability within yourself. So you could also as well be shifting your views on either yourself or what it is that you do or how you live your life. Okay, what's of value to you? What's a necessity for you? So whatever this shift is, I see you like restructuring and reframing something, but it's actually going to bring you more. It's you're going through this to up level your life in some way, shape, or form. So, and I just feel like this King of Cups is just having this stability here emotionally and just this grounded energy, and just emotionally as well, figuring out, you know, again, what it is that you're looking for. I feel like it's almost, this restructure is going to bring a sense of calm to your environment and your life. Yeah, that's pretty much what I got for you, Aquarius. Hopefully that resonates. All right, let's see. We are going to move on to Pisces. So let's see, what does Pisces need to know for the week? Pisces. We have Akasha. Strip back and simplify. Look to your origins. All right. So getting to the root is what I'm hearing here. We have the High Priestess, definitely Akashic energy. We have the Four of Cups, and we have the Hermit. Death card here at the bottom. Okay, so something needs to change. It feels like you're maybe unhappy with something here, Four of Cups, or you're doubting, just not feeling fully satisfied. There's definitely High Priestess and the Hermit. There's definitely a need to really connect within self here. High Priestess energy is your energy for sure. So there's kind of this like feeling of like needing to connect back to you and what you, getting back into the root of the situation, the root of maybe why, especially if you're not feeling satisfied or not feeling content in your life. It's like, why? I feel like that's the big question to ask yourself is, why do you feel this way? Why do you feel like things are not working? What maybe has shifted from, you know, what are you maybe prioritizing that's not a priority that's making you unhappy? So this could be like working a job that you hate and it is sucking the life out of you and you're wondering why you're unhappy. And it's like, well, you're sitting in a job that you don't like, right? And that's translating into other areas of your life as well. So something like that. It's like, look at the root of the problem. Look at why you're in the situation that you're in and really reflect on this. Tap into your intuition, tap into your guidance here, internal compass. We do also have the Death card here at the bottom of the deck, as well as the Eight of Wands here. So there's rapid change that is to be had here. I almost feel like you almost are needing to like embrace the change, embrace the fact that you need to go through this transformation, that you need to go through this change in your life. Because it feels like you're dissatisfied with something and you gotta like, okay, let's bring it back. Let's get back to the central core issue here. Really reflect on why this is a problem, why this is not making me happy, why, you know what I mean? Like, what is it that's not serving me? Because I feel like in this Four of Cups, this cup is like coming out the corner here, and she doesn't even really see it. She's not even really paying attention to it, right? So there's kind of this, like, there's something around the corner here for you, but again, you have to embrace this transformation. You also have to, some of you, your intuition is already telling you you need to make some sort of change, and you might be ignoring it. You might be not listening to that part of yourself. And I feel like this is just, again, just reiterating that, like, it's, you got to look within, you got to go within, you got to connect to yourself, and you have to trust those instincts. Okay, I'm not sure what happened. My my light in my room shut off, but apparently this lamp works. So back to what I'm saying, it's like, yeah, just trusting that intuition, trusting that instinct to follow where you're kind of being guided here. Okay, so yeah, there's a transformation and change that's needed here, so trust that. But that is what I have for you, Pisces, and that is what I have for the weekly read. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.